Have you ever asked yourself why you spend money the way you do? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of money and the mind, uncovering the hidden psychological forces that shape your spending habits, whether you realize it or not. Before we explore how your brain handles cash, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our eye-opening insights into human behavior. Money isn't just about numbers. It's about emotions, beliefs, and habits formed over a lifetime. In this video, we'll break down the psychology of money and reveal why you make the financial choices you do. From impulse buys to saving struggles. Let's get started. Emotional spending. Our emotions play a powerful role in how and why we spend money. Research suggests that nearly 85% of our purchases are driven by how we feel rather than by rational thinking. When we're sad or stressed, shopping often becomes a quick way to feel better. Buying something new gives our brain a temporary sense of pleasure, which is why emotional spending tends to increase during tough times. But emotional spending isn't just about sadness. When we're happy, we might spend more freely too, like treating ourselves after a good day, splurging while on vacation, or buying gifts to celebrate something. The common thread is that emotions, whether positive or negative, can easily override financial logic. The key to controlling emotional spending is awareness. Start by pausing before each purchase and asking yourself, do I really need this, or am I reacting to how I feel right now? This simple habit can help you recognize impulse spending before it happens. By becoming more mindful of the emotional triggers behind your purchases, you can make smarter decisions, save more money, and avoid regrets later. Emotional awareness isn't about never spending. It's about spending with purpose. Social pressure. We're all influenced by the people around us, and this often affects how we spend money. The idea of keeping up with the Joneses is more than just a phrase. It's something many of us experience. When we see friends, family, or influencers showing off new gadgets, clothes, or vacations, we start to feel like we should have those things too. Social media adds to this pressure. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok show the best parts of people's lives: new cars, fancy dinners, perfect homes, while hiding the stress, debt, or sacrifices behind them. This creates unrealistic expectations and leads to constant comparison. Trying to match what others appear to have can push us to spend money we don't have on things we don't need, just to feel like we belong. The way to break this cycle is through self-awareness. Ask yourself, am I buying this for me, or because I saw someone else with it? Set personal money goals based on what you value, not what others post. And always remember, most people don't show their financial struggles online. Focus on your own journey and let your spending reflect your true needs and priorities, not someone else's highlight reel. Brain shortcuts. Our brains are wired with shortcuts, called cognitive biases, that helped our ancestors make quick decisions for survival. But in today's world, these same instincts can lead to poor money choices. One of the most common is present bias. This means we naturally prefer instant rewards over future ones. For example, buying a new gadget today feels more satisfying than putting that money into savings for retirement. The long-term benefit doesn't excite our brain as much as the immediate pleasure of spending. Another is loss aversion, which makes losing money feel much worse than gaining the same amount feels good. This is why sales and limited-time offers work so well. The thought of missing out on a deal can trigger anxiety, pushing us to buy things we don't need just to avoid that feeling of loss. Then there's anchoring. When we see a high price first, it becomes a reference point in our mind. If a jacket is priced at $100 but marked down to $60, we think we're saving $40. Our brain focuses on the discount rather than asking whether spending $60 is really worth it. Understanding these mental habits is the first step to smarter spending. Before buying, ask yourself, would I still want this if it weren't on sale? Or, am I buying this just because it feels urgent or like a deal? Taking a moment to pause and reflect helps you separate emotion from logic. By becoming aware of these built-in brain tricks, you can better resist impulse buying and make choices that match your real goals. In the end, it's not about denying yourself. but about being in control of your money, rather than letting your instincts control you. Money beliefs. We all carry hidden beliefs about money, often formed in childhood without us realizing it. These beliefs are known as money scripts. They develop based on what we saw, heard, and experienced growing up, especially from our parents or other close adults. These early impressions shape how we think about earning, saving, spending, and even deserving money. Some common money scripts include ideas like more money means more happiness, money is the root of all problems, or I'm just not meant to be rich. These beliefs can deeply influence our financial behavior later in life. For example, a person raised in a home where money was always tight may become overly cautious, saving every penny and struggling to enjoy spending, even when they're financially secure. On the flip side, someone who grew up in a household that spent freely might adopt that same habit, even when it leads to debt or financial stress. To understand your money habits, it's important to look at your own money script. Ask yourself, what did my parents or caregivers say about money? How did they behave with it? What lessons, spoken or unspoken, did I learn from them? Reflecting on these questions can uncover patterns that drive your current financial choices. Becoming aware of your money scripts doesn't instantly change your financial behavior, but it's a powerful first step. Once you understand why you think and act the way you do with money, you can begin to challenge those beliefs and create healthier, more intentional habits. Awareness leads to better control, and with time, you can reshape your mindset to support your goals rather than hold you back. Missing the big picture. Every time you make a purchase, you're choosing to give up the opportunity to use that money for something else. This is known as opportunity cost, and it's a concept many of us overlook in daily life. For example, spending $5 on coffee each day might not seem like a big deal, but over the course of a year, that adds up to $1,825. More importantly, it's not just the spent money that matters. It's also the lost chance to grow that money through saving or investing. Our brains often suffer from what's called opportunity cost blindness. We tend to focus only on what we're getting now, ignoring what we might be giving up later. This is especially common with small, routine expenses that feel harmless on their own. Over time, though, these small purchases can prevent us from reaching bigger financial goals like building an emergency fund, taking a dream vacation, or retiring earlier. To make smarter spending choices, try a simple future value exercise. Before you buy something, ask yourself, what could this money grow into in 10 years if I invested it? Even just pausing to think about this can change your perspective. Some budgeting or investing apps can help you visualize these trade-offs more clearly. By becoming more aware of opportunity cost, you train yourself to think long-term and make better financial decisions that align with your goals. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.